Benefits for recurring disability. It sometimes happens that an individual that suffers a disabling injury or illness will return to work only to suffer a recurrence of the disability attributable to the same cause. If the policy has a fairly lengthy waiting period, the disabled worker could find himself subject to 2 waiting periods with no benefits over the course of the relatively short period of time. For example, Julia injured her back in January of 2014 in a fall on ice in the parking lot of the office. She was off work for 5 months, collecting disability benefits for 2 of those months after lying for the 90-day waiting period under her disability insurance coverage. 8 months after returning to work, she was forced to take time off again. Another 4 months in this instance, as sitting at her computer chair all day long, aggravated her previous back injury. If she was required to undergo another 90-day waiting period for the second instance of disability, she would have received only 3 months of benefits during a period when she was disabled for 9 months out of 11. The recurring or recurrent disability clause found in many disability insurance contracts is designed to prevent subjecting the injured to 2 or more waiting periods without benefits. The insured must qualify on 2 or more instances of suffering a disability attributable to the same cause within a short period of time. Most often, a second period of disability that commences with 6 months of the termination of a previous period of disability due to the same cause will be treated as one instance of disability, and the second waiting period will not apply, as illustrated earlier. Recurrent disability with a single waiting period in Julia's case above, if her policy contained a recurrent disability clause, she would not be subject to a second waiting period, and her benefits would recommence immediately upon the onset of the second instance of disability, incurred after only 2 months back on the job. As such, she would receive 6 months worth of benefits during this 11-month period, not merely 3. The downside to a recurrent disability clause can be the fact that the 2 or more periods of the recurrent disability are treated as one for purposes of calculating the benefit period. Particularly if the benefit period is relatively short, 2 or 5 years, for example, this could significantly impact the total amount of the benefits received due to a prolonged disability. The third diagram illustrates how benefits could run out before the end of the second disability period.